This is the Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling. Whenever you are on an airplane, what happens every single flippin' time that you get on one? You'll have the stewardess pointing to the exits, and then she'll tell you eventually, and it will also say in the magazines in front of you that if you're in case of an emergency, you need to put on your own mask first before you can help someone else to put on their mask. And you've seen this countless of times, but have you thought of it in terms of when it comes to you becoming rich? Because there's a huge correlation there. People don't seem to realize that they have a lot of problems. A lot of personal problems, I might add. Do you know what is it that actually causes people to get rich? It's a very simple equation. It's just principle. You're literally just helping people who want help to solve a particular problem. You have the solution, and that's why you're creating a win-win between you guys so that they get their problem solved and you get in exchange for that something of value, usually monetary value. So that exchange happens as a natural result, and the people that help the most people solve their problems are the ones that end up getting richer and richer and richer. And people who don't care to help other people or who don't have capacity to help other people, they're the ones that get poorer and poorer and poorer because they end up getting more and more problems and they don't have the means to solve them. Meaning they don't have the means to hire other people to solve their problems with them. So as a natural result, they're by themselves, and we know that your network is your net worth. The problems with poor people or middle class people is that they suck at networking. They don't have a network. And as a natural result, no one's helping them, and as a natural result, they're poor. Okay? So when you ask for a job, when you're trying to be employed somewhere, trying to be an employee, what naturally happens? You will seek out someone who has a network. A business that is fully established, the reason why they're making money is because they have a list of people who are using and regularly purchasing their products. And you are wanting a job there because people keep walking in that door, whether it's online or offline. Customers are walking in that door to pay for the problem, pay for the solution to their problem, right? And you have no one coming in your door, ever. That's why you're poor. And that's why you need the network of that business and tap into that in order for you to make an income. And that's the fastest way for you to make an income, but it's the way that will force you and basically surrender you to poverty for the rest of your life. Instead of actually figuring out this entire process, simplifying it for yourself, and recognizing that I need to learn how to solve other people's problems. And I need to do it well. And I need to make it so that people come to me first, not my competitors, to solve their problem. And I will do it in the best or the most efficient way, most effective way, so that I can actually make it also somewhat cheap, okay? Preferably cheaper than my competitors. And that's how I make money. And it works for every single type of business. Now, why aren't you rich? Why can't you solve other people's problems? Because you are bogged down by your own issues. You're bogged down by your own problems. You got so many problems. I call it crap. Okay, you got so much crap in your life. Oh, you've got a girlfriend maybe, or you've got a college degree that you need to finish because your parents told you to do so, and you have you need to party. You've got addictions. You're not on NoFap, right? You really need to smoke. You really need to have that weed every single day or every single weekend, whatever it is. You've got issues. You've got problems, and as a natural result, you don't have capacity to handle other people's problems. And there's a lag between you receiving a problem. Someone has a problem and you're just like, do I really want to take on this problem? And then you basically choose to say no. Sometimes you have to say no in order for you to increase, your capacity and increase the amount of money that you're making. But in the beginning, you should be saying yes because you've got the energy and because you are a competitor in whatever space you are at. But the problem is that you've got too many issues and you're not hiring other people to solve these issues with you. You can solve these issues either by yourself, but this will take time, trial and error, or you hire someone who has succeeded in that area of life, and then you use their information, their knowledge, and their accountability to actually put in the work and actually solve that problem that you've got once and for all. What happens? You're becoming a problem solver. I call it problem solving or problem solver and problem stacking or problem stacker. If you're a problem solver, you will receive a problem, be fired up about it, and get rid of it. Receive another problem, get rid of it. But if you're a problem stacker, you'd be like, oh my gosh, another problem. Let me put that under the rug. Another problem again. Oh my Lord, it's too much. And you're going to put it away again. And then it's going to grow bigger and bigger under that rug. And then it's going to stare you in the face eventually. And then there's people who want to give you money because you've actually solved the problem in your life that they haven't solved, but you've got too many other problems. You can't help them. This is what Men of High Value is all about. This is why I created Men of High Value, to create leaders, to create masculine leaders who are able to solve any and all world problems. And it starts with their own. If you still got problems in your life, which the vast majority of people do, right? Including you, most probably, you need to tackle those first. You need to get rid of them. And if you haven't tapped into the Men of High Value network, we help you to solve any and all problems in your life. This is my vision for Men of High Value, helping people to solve any and all problems so that they themselves can go out there and solve the rest of humanity's problems. I hope you'll join us. Make sure you DM me on Instagram at Men of High Value. Get to know us. I'll see you guys in the next one.